Hi guys, I'm back with another chapter of Captain Awesome to the Rescue. Last we know that this boy named Eugene is obsessed with Super Dude, his very favorite superhero, and he's so obsessed that he's decided that he will become his own superhero. He moved to a new house and is going to a new school, but he's met a friend at his new school. He's also met someone that he thinks is not so nice. Last thing we heard was Eugene laughed, then gagged. He spit out his bite of mystery meatloaf surprise and hid it under a pile of corn. At least he thought it was corn. So here is his friend right here, Charlie, someone who was really kind to him. And we talked about how we knew he was a good friend when he was kind. Okay, we also, you might remember, let's take a look at this title. It's called The Lost Hamster Weekend. So activate your prior knowledge. Prior means what already happened. So your knowledge is what's in your brain. What do you already know in your brain about the hamster in this story? Oh, there's a hamster named Turbo, and it's the class pet, and Eugene gets to take it home. I'm a little bit concerned about the title of this chapter, though, The Lost Hamster Weekend. What can you predict happens if it's called The Lost Hamster Weekend? Also, I always love Eugene's illustrations. This looks like it's probably his sister, who he pretends is a supervillain. Maybe this is him. What's in his hand? Let's read and check it out. Mrs. Beasley had given Eugene a job, and he was going to do it right. That weekend, he took Turbo home and introduced him to Mom, Dad, and Molly. Eugene kept the cage in his bedroom, and whenever he left, he loaded Turbo into his round plastic hamster ball, the Turbo-mobile, so that Turbo could follow him. Turbo joined him at the swing set, by the bathtub, and even at the dinner table. At least he keeps his cute little elbows off the table, Eugene's mom said, pointing to Turbo. Eugene even shared his secret with his new friend. Turbo, Eugene whispered, I know I can trust you with a secret, mostly because no one understands hamster, but I want you to feel safe here because underneath these matching clothes, I'm really Captain Awesome! Turbo unleashed a tiny squeak, and Eugene smiled. A hamster's squeak was as good as a handshake, and he knew his secret would be safe. But Sunday morning brought trouble. Eugene slept late, sleeping sounder than Super Dude's sidekick, Sergeant Super Bear, during his winter hibernation in deep space. When Eugene finally woke up, he reached over to Turbo's cage on the nightstand. Good morning, Turbo, Eugene said happily. Let's see what Mom made for breakfast. Will it be pancakes of power or titanium French toast? But Turbo didn't squeak an answer. He was gone. Turbo! Eugene yelled. Where are you? Eugene jumped to his feet and pounded his fist on his palm. This has to be the wicked work of the most super-of-duper supervillains ever. Which one could it be? Eugene thought for a moment. Superheroes have a lot of enemies, but who hamster napped his friend Turbo? And more importantly, how could Eugene face Miss Beasley and the rest of the class if they knew that Turbo was missing? Blah, blah, blah. Told ya so, told ya so, told ya so, yakety yak yak. He could already hear Meredith's teasing. For the sake of Turbo and the fear of Meredith's na-na-na-na-nas, he had to find Turbo before it was too late. Then Eugene heard giggling. It was the girly little giggle and baby babble that could only come from his dreaded enemy. Queen Stinky Pants had returned. Ha ha ha! Whammy poo! Boo boo! The giggling came from behind the door at the end of the hall. Eugene wondered what Queen Stinky Pants was up to, and then it hit him. Queen Stinky Pants can speak hamster! Unable to enter Captain Awesome's awesome headquarters, Queen Stinky Pants hoped that Captain Awesome's new friend Turbo would reveal all of Captain Awesome's awesome secrets. Eugene raced back to his room to get his Captain Awesome outfit. Super Dude would never leave his outfit in a pile on the floor of his bedroom. That's because superheroes are supposed to keep their bedrooms clean, especially if they still live with their parents. Eugene ran quickly to his closet and changed into his Captain Awesome outfit. My tea! He shouted, and ran smack into the door, bouncing off and crashing into the bed, fell to the floor. Oops, I forgot about the door. Captain Awesome opened the door, ran down the hallway, and grabbed the doorknob to Queen Stinky Pants' cosmic stink ship. He could smell the familiar stinky stink of stinky stuff. Isn't it ever bath time for supervillains? Captain Awesome wondered. He pinched his nose and threw open the door. Get your diapery hands off that hamster, Captain Awesome warned. Ba! Ba, ma, moo, bee, moo, Queen Stinky Pants answered. And then Captain Awesome saw the most horrible thing possible, except for the time Jill Finbender tried to kiss him in the first grade. Turbo sat at a tiny table with Queen Stinky Pants. He wore a mind-controlled baby bonnet and was about to be served a cup of tea. Ah! Don't drink the tea, Turbo! Captain Awesome shouted. It's got extra sugar in it, so you can't taste the evil. So here we go. One boy minus one hamster equals bad news. What is going to happen? We have this problem. Turbo has been turbo-napped. Or maybe Eugene just didn't take great care of him, so his sister went and took him and decided to play with him. What will happen next? Stay tuned next time for another chapter of Captain Awesome to the Rescue.